Really excited for our first home meet this Saturday. Most people know that we had no seniors on our team last year, so everyone that competed in 2016 has returned for competition this year. Plus we've added 3 great freshmen to that lineup. So we're really excited to get started in Rec Hall this weekend against Brigham Young, Bowling Green State University, and Temple.
With so many returners on the team, how much of a motivation is that to be able to have another fresh year to be able to continue to grow and build?
Well, anytime you have all of your team back, you're going to be better than you were the year before. We're also going to be better because we have kids back in the lineup this year who were injured last year, or kids who maybe had a surgery that are now returning back to play. So we're really excited about this year's team and also this year's schedule. In our senior class, we have Emma Simpson back. Emma was one of our top vaulters and floor workers her first 2 years. Unfortunately, she got injured last year in the one meet she competed and was unable to compete last season. We're going to have Emma back for this whole year, so that's awesome. Tina Postiglione is another senior who we lost last year to knee injury. Tina's back. She's not ready for the first meet, but we'll have her on bars and beam by the mid-season, so that's great too. Kiara Brown is a senior. She was an All-American last year. She's also the Big Ten uneven bar champion. So she's out right now with a concussion, but we're looking for her to rejoin us in a couple weeks. And then Nicole Medvitz, who is 3-time national champion on balance beam in high school, who has been our beam anchor for last year. She's returning, anchoring our beam team. She'll lead off our uneven bars team, so she has a super important role in those two events. And those seniors are going to lead this team.
What can you say about their leadership, especially in terms of mentoring some of the younger new freshmen along?
Well, they do a great job, and the fact that we have 3 freshmen this year instead of 8 new people like we had last year, it's been much easier to manage. You can tell when they're becoming overwhelmed or getting homesick, or they don't understand the grind. People have to understand that we start training in August, but we don't compete until January. And so for these girls, a lot of times kids today, they're used to instant gratification. So when you start training and you've trained for 6 weeks and you're hitting your routines, but you don't compete for 3 more months, sometimes it's hard to stay motivated. So these seniors, the upperclassmen, have done a great job with these freshmen this year. The other thing that we've done, we established a leadership committee this year with the team. So we have one member of each class, so there's a senior, a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman that are our leadership committee. They help make all of the decisions around conditioning, practice times, community service, all of those things. They're actually the decision makers this year, not the coaching staff. We have a plan that we use every year. We know that the plan works, and it says you have to be able to do a bar dismount by this time. You should be able to do your first tumbling pass on the floor by yourself by this time. And what we did this year, the leadership committee helped us tweak that. As athletes, they said, okay, last year I remember I wasn't quite ready for that. Maybe we should move it back a week. And so we worked together to come up with the plan, and the plan works. And so for our Thanksgiving inter squad, they came in and they hit, I believe it was 27 out of 28 routines. For our Christmas inter squad, we hit every routine. So they were ready 2 months ago, and that's the grind. That's what I'm talking about. When you're ready and you're just chomping at the bit to get out there and compete, but you have to wait till January 1st before you can do it. So they're super excited, and we are too.